So my name is Devin Kajiwara. So I'm currently a store manager, but started this journey about 19 years ago.
So what were you doing before this?
I had my first job before that. It was I worked as a A+ leader at my Hahaioni down in Hawaii Kai side. That's the elementary school I went to. So I had a bunch of high school friends that were working there. These friends I had, they were from elementary. I figured I'd join them, and man, I learned a lot about. I mean, I had from second, third grade to kindergarten, all the way to sixth grade, and you know, that was pretty rewarding, that job.
What was so rewarding about it?
It was, I think, just building that relationship with the kids. I mean, as much as we're there just to, you know, like watch them, I mean, you still teach them stuff, especially out basketball, football, all that kind of stuff. Like we have to play sports with them as well. And then you get to meet the parents.
What was like a typical like growing up like adventures for you like?
So in Hahaioni is a valley, and there's basically a ditch where the water, I guess, from the mountain will run down. So on days where it rains a lot, it'll start to build up moss in there, and we use that as a water slide.
No way.
No, don't need slip and slide. That's what we did. Like every time it was just mossy, we'd climb over the rail, go in the ditch, and just slide down there. I mean, there's all green stuff, but you didn't care. I mean, that was our entertainment. So my parents, they work so much, so they're busy, they're working. So technically, the people that raised us was my grandma and grandpa. So they would take us to school, come home. They did everything for us. So it's really nice because my grandma was a person of manners. So it was always, please, thank you, and you're welcome. It's always no elbows on the table, anything like that. So one of the cool things is when my brother and I, when we were younger, we go out, dinner, restaurants, or just in general, just wherever. Sometimes people would make comments like, "Oh, your boys are raised so well. They're so proper. They would say all these, these positive things. And the one good thing is my mom and dad would never take credit. They would always say, "Oh, that's the grandparents. That's the grandparents." And I thought that was so cool that they do that.
So you had said that this was your second job ever.
Mm-hmm.
Usually people like go different jobs. What was it about here that made you feel like you could just stay here for so long?
I think obviously it's the team members. I mean, you stay there, you make relationships with them, but I think it's everything we do from, just helping people. I learned so much here. I mean, I learned so much about myself. I've never thought I would ever be where I am. But as a manager, I just thought this was a part-time job, and I'm just gonna do this, and like you said, find the next thing. But it ended up being somewhat of a career, and like I said, it's the support, and I think I'm very lucky that I like my job. I mean, it's hard for people to say that, but I really like what I do. And I think a lot of people here will say the same thing. I mean, we really enjoy what we do.